You go do what I said do and what you call it? Use one of them pillowcases. Just like the back part of it. I meant to, I see. I should have told. I would have told you not that and Fabuloso, or at least that bleach spray. I forgot, but you was already gone. I was like, fuck, I can't even go yell out the door. Alright, what is going on YouTube? What is going on YouTube? I'm live on YouTube and Twitter. I say Twitter. I ain't nowhere on no fucking Twitter. Alright, YouTube and TikTok. I am on YouTube and TikTok and the list is open. I'm going to go ahead and start the read over here on YouTube. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and mute it over here on TikTok. Alright. Let me know if you are interested in a read. Alright, what's going on YouTube? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. I hope all is well. And real quick, in this energy, let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. Alright, let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. Wednesday is significant. Something could be happening Wednesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Alright, somebody could be acting like a better person. Alright, somebody could be acting like a better person. Alright, going shopping is significant. 18 is significant, alright? You could have known somebody since you were 18. What's going on, y'all? If you are interested in a read, please let me know. I do have it on mute. Alright, Wednesday is here. Again, like I said, something's happening Wednesday. Wednesday is tomorrow. What the day is?
It's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday? Alright, so something is happening tomorrow. Somebody is being a better person for you. Somebody wants to be a better person for you. Alright, somebody wants to be a better person. Somebody wants to take you somewhere. Somebody wants to take you shopping. Somebody is letting go to be with you. Alright, somebody is realizing that they have to let something go in order to be with you, or somebody is letting something go in order to be with you. Damn, I hear somebody saying bye. Alright, so somebody is saying bye to something. Let it go. Hold on one second, y'all. Who was that? Somebody at the door?
Yeah, you gonna get that for me?
Go ahead.
Yo.
Alright, let's see.
That's your tag, huh?
Alright, oh, you remember when I took it from her? Because she just got that bitch back. Okay, so somebody sees something not to be true. All right. Church in Florida is significant. 11. Something could have happened when you were 11. All right, I got group of men is significant. All right, don't sign. It's something that you're not needing. Damn, you came with that motherfucker like. All right, don't sign anything. It's something that you don't need to sign. All right, get a second opinion. I'm hearing a lawyer, your own. All right, whatever this paperwork that's coming towards you. All right. That's the second congratulations type energy. 18 is here again. All right. Being needed. Last chance. All right. Somebody know they can't play. All right, somebody is seeing that you don't do spell work, all right, and they see it because nothing's happening to you. All right, something is bouncing back though. All right, let's see when it comes to offers and money. All right, any energy exchange. Check whether it's balanced or not. All right, it's something about a side hustle. All right, additional income. Additional stream. All right, paid in full, completion, payout, financial closure. All right, there's something coming towards you. All right, paid in full. I'm hearing you don't have to do anything. All right, divine assignment, open door, new opportunities is available. All right, so you got some sort of a new opportunity coming towards you. Binding agreement, contract, something that carries weight. All right, expansion, growth on a larger space. All right, a larger platform, a larger role, an invitation. You are getting ready to receive some sort of invitation. All right, this could be a job offer. All right, you're being asked to participate or collaborate. All right, so you're getting ready to come together with someone. All right. All right, terms. You could have been confused about the terms. All right, confusion, vagueness, missing details. Royal inheritance is here. All right, so whatever this contract is, whatever this paperwork that you are being asked to sign, please get a second opinion. All right, so that you aren't signing something away. All right, let's see what this is. What is this? What does this paperwork have something to do with? All right, breaking barriers. All right, it's going to allow you to be able to break through some sort of barrier. All right, self-taming and small progress. All right, this is going to push you forward. Pure intentions. There's something about your pure intentions. All right, great self-control. Abundance, peak, success. So it has something to do with money. It has something to do with money. All right, hope is here. Change. All right, you could be hoping for some sort of change. Or you could be praying for some sort of change. All right, skill. Or something about your skill and your wisdom is bringing change. Renewal is here. Wisdom. Something about something that you know. All right, is bringing some sort of change. Creation. Something that you're creating. Right, intelligence here. Something that you're building. Something that you thought was dead is coming back. All right, I got Osiris energy. Death and rebirth. Renewal. All right, so something is getting ready to be renewed. All right, father line, masculine lineage. All right. Something about your the men in your family. All right. Something is getting renewed. All right. Because some are perishing, and renewal is what I'm hearing. All right. Divine life force, spiritual completion, and sacred alignment. This card has everything to do with a final blessing. All right. So you have reached a point to where when your journey was, something is getting ready to be released. All right. Because you have healed something in your father line. All right. Your masculine lineage having to do with protection and authority. All right. I release inherited patterns, the ones that block healthy love, hidden air. All right, being overlooked. These people could have overlooked you. All right, overlooked your worth. All right, or you could have forgot about your power. All right, the ancestors, protection, inherited wisdom. Your relationships may be tied to ancestral lessons and blessings. All right, spiritual support. I release the wisdom that guides me forward. All right, be careful to listen to false advisors at this time. Always go within. All right, don't let nobody tell you what you know. All right, the jealous eye. All right, you do got a lot of people around you at this time lurking. All right, placing evil eye on your success and who you are. Access, readiness, and invitation. There's some sort of door that's getting ready to open for you, but it's a financial door. All right, that's going to basically push you forward. All right, I keep hearing quantum leap. All right, being pushed forward. Exploration is here. Something's getting ready to take off. All right, let's see what is being touched first, or what is the first sign. All right, if anybody is wanting a on the spot reads are 20 right now. All right, 12th house is here, or your ancestors is here, bringing some sort of change. All right, this is wish fulfillment inside twice. All right, you could be saying 1255 a lot. There's a lot of wish fulfillment here. Something about your life path. All right, something about your life path is about to turn. Something new is getting ready to happen. 8 is here. 8 talks about balance and abundance. It's a lot of abundance coming your way. All right, when you least expect it, blessing. Something is expanding. Jupiter energy is here. And the moon, and this is something that you don't see. Somebody could be doing something in the shadows as well, finna get themselves fucked up in the shadows, right? Your wishes are coming true, so anybody standing in your fucking way, well, they just gonna have to get the fuck out the way, because it's coming anyways, right? Yeah, your life path is about to change. You got common energy here. There's an unknown blessing finna get ready to fall, and this is something that you do not see. All right, over here on YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Is there anybody who's wanting? What's going on, love? Is there anybody who is wanting spot read? Donation reads are available at time. You can send in whatever you want and get a read. All right, questions. If you want to ask a question, you can ask questions as well. Questions are 10, and you can ask 2. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this live over here on YouTube. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Stay tuned for the next read.